Rodan is a really fun character to bring to life. He brings a sense of power and speed that some of the other Godzilla creatures don't have. The ferocity of a creature of that scale that could fly has never really been truly captured. He could use his wind to just swoop over a city and completely decimate it. We called him the King of the Skies. Rodan is one of my all-time favorites because he could fly, and I was really into the idea of introducing him to the mix because we could then have some really potent aerial battles. Whether it's Rodan fighting the Air Force, or Rodan fighting Mothra, or fighting King Ghidorah, he brought a whole new axis to the film.
Rodan was a tricky one because we'd already had a flying creature in the previous film. We'd had the Muto. We didn't want it to look the same or similar to the Muto. The first few sketches almost looked like the Muto again. So it was just finding a design that felt fresh, but recognizable as Rodan.
We went back and looked at the original movies. We started with the silhouette. And with Rodan, the color palette was a sort of burgundy red color palette. 2 horns on the head, sometimes 3, but usually 2. He had a very spiky chest, and he always had a sort of more bird-like appearance than Godzilla or any of the other creatures.
As I was working, Mike would always be texting me pictures. And I remember for Rodan, when I was doing some early keyframes and storyboards, there was a lot of reference of the vulture, especially for the face.
So everything from vultures, eagles, hawks, tried to look at their body language, their claws, their eyes, and we're talking about a creature which in our film has been hibernating inside of a volcano. So instead of having traditional reptilian scales, this creature has managed to adapt to living inside of a volcano by sort of growing an outer shell of volcanic rock.
It's got this like molten, hard flesh to it that's reminiscent of the volcano, the environment it comes from. And I think that really made the design unique.
And then on top of that, we went out and recorded the sounds of owls, penguins, a vulture named Steve. We're trying to record his sounds, and he's going after the toes and legs of our recordists. And then my favorite addition, my mom has a group of cranes that visit her in Florida every now and then. So she is constantly sending me video clips of these cranes. And so I sent the video clips to my sound guys, and they added some of those clicks and vocalizations to Rodan's cries. So thanks, Mom. He's a fascinating character to me because his loyalties are vague. You're not quite sure which direction he's going to go in. In some of the previous films, he's Godzilla's ally, sometimes not. Much like Ghidorah, I wanted to get a sense that there was sort of a dark intelligence in his eyes.
My favorite performance moment of Rodan is in the chase sequence outside of Isla de Mar, where he's doing his best to dismantle all the different jets. And there's this moment of understanding where he shows his intelligence, where there's a plane trying to veer away from him, and he side-eyes the plane. And it's this moment where he knows more than we do, and then he goes into this barrel roll spin, and in one move, obliterates the entire fleet. It points to a deeper intelligence, a deeper personality.
I think that's what makes him really unique and special.